Count of three.
Three, two, one.
Loki.
Let's go, please. Welcome, Mr. Woo! Welcome to Japan. Welcome to Comic Con.
Loki がありがとうと言ってます。The very first time was in 2009, a long time ago, 14 years ago, and it was extraordinary because we were bringing to life a two-dimensional image from the comic books and making it three-dimensional. And it was like a crown, but also like a kind of statement of intent. It felt kind of magnificent. The very first time, it was a helmet and my ears were covered and I couldn't hear anything. It's more like a crown, a true crown. It's so interesting because Loki was born a prince and he was told by Odin that he was born to be a king. And in Loki season 2, the horns are the crown of a lonely king, he understands the burden of his purpose. They're also the most noble. Well, yes, the truth is that playing Loki has changed my life and been one of the most significant things I have done in my life, for me personally. And what was the second part of the question? It was really interesting.
Why do you think Loki has been appreciated so much and loved by everyone?
Well, first of all, I wouldn't be sitting here without you. And the reason I've been allowed to play the character for so long is because you, the audience, have continued to find him interesting. So I'm grateful to you. And I think that for a character who is a god, he is remarkably human. He is complex and playful and vulnerable and charming, and he is many things. And I think that's very human, to be many things on the inside. Well, it was very moving for me because, as you remember, Loki's final line is, I know what I want, I know what kind of God I need to be for you, for all of us. And as you remember, for all of us is the last thing Loki says at the end of the first Thor movie. But it means something very different now. And as I was playing that last scene, I was thinking of all of the people I have worked with over the last 14 years of playing this character. All the actors, all the directors, all the crew. These are very significant. Every project for me is like between 6, 8 months, sometimes a year and a half of my life. So they've been very meaningful experiences with these people, with Chris Hemsworth and Kenneth Branagh and Anthony Hopkins and Rene Russo, all the way through the Avengers, Robert Downey, Chris Evans, Mark Ruffalo, Jeremy Renner, Scarlett Johansson, all the way up to Owen Wilson and Sophia Di Martino and Wumi Masaku and Ki Hui Kwan and Eugene Cordero and all the people in Loki, I was thinking in my mind and in my heart of all of those people, and I was carrying them with me. It was the end of a journey, and Loki may be alone, but I was never alone. From season 1 and season 2.
シーズン1と2両方ですか？ It could be from anything. It could be from the film, season 1, season 2, any line from Loki.
I have a few.
いくつかあるんです
The
けど。
first one that comes to mind is, I am Loki of Asgard, and I am burdened with glorious purpose. I also like, there's a line in season 1,
シーズン1の
and Sylvie says, what makes a Loki? And Loki says, independence, authority, style. But I think my favorite line, actually, if I'm being honest, my favorite line
一番好きなセリフは
is, I know what I want. I know what kind of God I need to be. For you, for all of us.
私は何が欲しいか分かっている。私は十分に意味が分から世界が分かっている。と私たちのために。
And but also there's another one in the movies which people here have talked about today, which I've loved hearing. And at the end of Ragnarok, Thor says, if you were here, I might even give you a hug. And Loki says, I'm here.
あとは映画ですね。
Yes, I have.
話しましたよ。
Yeah, Benedict and I, we met making Warhorse, the movie Warhorse, which would be made in the summer of 2010. But we've been friends since then, and it's been lovely to see him here. I haven't seen him for a bit actually. He's been working on other things, but yeah, we caught up and we had lunch today.
何食べたんですか？ What did you have for lunch?
We had some sushi.
お寿司をいただきました。
It was fun after that. We in 2016, I think. Is that right? I got to work with Benedict in Thor Ragnarok when Loki meets Doctor Strange. It's a quick scene, and it's one that Loki loses, sadly. He's been falling for 30 minutes.
で、30分間こう落ち続けるっていうやつですね。
I mean, for lunch today we had very simple with tuna and salmon and yellowtail. Yeah, I like wasabi.
Loki color です、Loki color.
It's a Loki color.
Yes.
Wasabi's Loki color. That's what we like.
It is green. Maybe that's a variant of Loki food. And also, I would just like to say, I have met so many of you already this weekend, and the things that you have said to me have been so kind and so generous, and I'm really moved by them and grateful to you. Thank you so much. It means the world to me that the characters that I've created have resonated in your imaginations.
Thank you very much. ありがとうございます。